myself this entire time. I thought I'd started streaming again, I hadn't. Oh, jeez. Okay, so, let's go back, let's quickly rewind. Rightfully so, Cadenzi, classic kicks. Now let's move on to the game. Starting us off in the top left-hand corner, we do have, fighting for white, it's going to be the Brown Terran, Bye. Now his opponent spawning in the top right-hand corner, fighting for a little bit of pride for iRk. It's going to be KameZerg. Now, I was going on this massive spiel about, even though they did lose 4-0 so far in the playoff finals, they have got a lot to be proud about. They have done absolutely incredibly throughout the entirety of round 1, and they should be incredibly proud of their performance. All of their players have done a really, really good job. It's been absolutely amazing to be able to cast their games, and I'm sure they're going to show us even better games in round 2 with additions to their roster like DeWalt. He did have a little bit of an awkward showing today, but there's an entire round 2, an entire round 3, and an entire round 4, as well as possibly the grand finals for iRk to show their mettle, to show how strong they are, and they have certainly done that so far. They did beat White in their very first week, or it may have been week 2, and that was something that I don't think anybody ever possibly expected. White were the favourites from the absolute start, just given their roster. But White have done a very good job as well. Not to take anything away from them, White have taken out iRk, who are the second strongest team in the league, making their way all the way through the playoffs, all the way through round 1, taking out iRk in the playoff tiebreaker. And here we have them taking out DM in the semi-finals and iRk in the finals here of round 1. And they are certainly going to be showing us some more good games moving forward as well. And with the addition of the 2 extra teams as well, which will be announced at the end of the stream. Hopefully I'm actually live now. Please tell me I'm live, because if I'm not, this is going to be very bad. Oh, there we go, my video previews update. But here we go. We're going to have a fairly standard opening here from KameZerg. He's going for 3 hatchery. We do have Bai going for what looks to be the 1 racks, +1 5 racks even. And thank you, H-Ray. Means a lot for you telling me that I'm not live, because it means I am, because you heard me. So even, you can't even troll me with that, it's great. It's a bit of a shame that I couldn't have Cadenzi co-casting with me today, but she did an incredible job yesterday despite being insanely hungry the entire way through the cast. We went on for a very long time yesterday, and I have a lot to thank her for. And hopefully she'll be back with me at the beginning of round 2. Round 2's first cast will be on the 18th of June, so a week Monday, but will be followed up by Wednesday and Friday as well. The week after, there's probably going to be a break for the STPL just because I'm going to be in Amsterdam between Monday and Friday, so I'm not going to be around to do any casting, and I really do not want to fall behind on the cast because that's going to be a real pain to catch up with. But +1 5 racks by the looks of it is coming up for Bai. He's adding his academy around 30 supply. That's perfect timing for him. And he, of course, did go for that 1 racks fast expand. The 1 racks double early on, and here we go. Looks like the scouting SCV gonna be denied by the Zerglings. So this is a very important moment. He does not know there's a lair on the way. He does know there's a 3rd hatchery, though, from the scouting earlier. But are these Lings going to be able to catch Bai off guard? He does have a barracks, a depot and a bunker at the front of his wall, so he should be fairly safe against this, but still, Kame doing his best to try and poke in, see if he can get anything done. Unfortunately for him, he cannot. Now, what tech choice are we going to have out of KameZerg? He's actually going to go for the Spire. Now, interestingly, choosing to build it at the natural, this means as soon as there's a scan coming down from Bai, which should be building fairly shortly, I would imagine after the next couple of SCVs, we should see those scanners go down. That's the relatively normal timing. Looks like it's actually going to be now. He's saving up his gas, possibly? No, he's actually going to skip the scanners for now. Going to get them a little bit later. Not too important to get that information as well, it is, but he does know relatively what's going on. So he should feel pretty safe either way. He knows there's 3 hatcheries, so that does rule out the mutas getting to his base for 6 minutes. So even without that scan, there we go. The scan is coming up. I was right about the couple. But the 5 racks is coming up. This is going to allow him to start his Medic Marine production very, very quickly. That's going to ramp up very quickly as well. And KameZerg is going to use this as an opportunity to try and sneak in a third base down here in the bottom right hand corner of main. Now the one thing is the main and the naturals are on the same they're on the same elevation, so you can't really defend as well. We do have the scans coming down in the main and the natural due to the position of this hatchery. And the natural, Bai will actually see absolutely everything that he needs to see there. But he of course won't know that this third base is going to be coming down. This is very, very early. But this is a problem. Look at how much bio Bai already has. This is the power. This is the benefit of going for those 5 racks. And the reason why this has really come into favor recently. Flash did a number really sort of expanding on the build order that +1 5 racks sort of appeared in 2010. Fancy did it a little bit. Flash did it a little bit as well, but this has been optimized to the point of perfection by Flash now. But how is KameZerg's Mutant Micro? How is he going to do against the bio? And it looks like he's forced at least 1 stim. Now, interestingly, he stimmed there when I don't think he could see the mutants, but I think he may have seen them just in the corner of the vision. But still, a crazy, crazy job by Bai so far. Crazy job by KameZerg as well. Forcing out that stim, wasting some of that medic energy, which is very, very important. And he's just going to be looking to try and find any damage he can. He's building a lot of lings on top of this. Actually delaying his hatchery down here to do this. So this is a little bit dangerous. But here we go. He's going into the main. This is going to trap his mutless in here for now. But there's not that many turrets here to defend. And this bio is actually going for the counterattack. KameZerg does not know this is coming, and he's going to lose some of these lings. And with some bio coming back to defend with the turrets as well, he is going to be perfectly defended against these mutless. But there's 3 sunkens. There's going to be some lurkers coming in here very shortly as well, but he needs to be careful. He's throwing out the Hydralisk to the dogs here as they're running straight into the bio. Is he going to stim to try and catch these? It doesn't look like it. KameZerg doing a pretty good job trying to block off these reinforcements, but there's not really anything to defend. He delayed his lurkers, I think, way too much, and I think this could be game. This could be a very, very quick game once again, but it looks like he just about has enough to hold on to his natural. But the reinforcements coming in could be too much here for KameZerg to deal with. There's 5, 6 medics. There's more medics, I think, than Marines at this point, which means these Marines have an insane amount of health. They're going to be so hard to take down. The drones and the natural going down. The mutless are flying over the Marines. They're incredibly low on health. The lings trying to push in. The medics walling the best they can. And it looks like this could be it for KameZerg. He doesn't have a lurker. He's pulling away from his lair. And you know that things are dire when this happens. He does not have lurker tech yet. I don't think he even researched it. Maybe forgot it. No, there we go. The lurker eggs are morphing. There's actually one in the main that I completely missed. But it looks like he's going to lose his lair. One of the lurkers going down immediately. And GG! Bai is going to take it to 5-0 for white. And it's going to be up to the final player of iRk to make the difference, to pull it back. And is he going to be able to do it? I'm not so sure. But let's have a look as we quickly go to the intro, and then we're moving on to our 6th game even, of the evening. I will see you guys in just a minute.